But moving on to our next topic, New York State is at it again. Just when you didn't think that they could get even nuttier than trying to find Walmart for selling realistic toy guns in their state, they go ahead and do this. Senate Bill S227A relates to the regulation of three-dimensional printed firearms. Oh, they're trying to ban ghost guns? I thought they already tried to ban ghost guns, even though they don't know what ghost guns are. Oh, no. It's even stupider than that. Purpose or general idea of the bill: to prohibit the use of three-dimensional printers to manufacture ghost guns, silencers, magazines, or other firearms, and to prohibit the sale, distribution, good sentence there, guys, of the digital instructions to do the same. This is a flagrant First Amendment violation. Digital instructions. That's First Amendment territory right there. They are so nuts in going after your right to keep and bear arms that they want to make it impossible for you to have a PDF or an STL file on your computer without going to prison. This is absurd. Transmitting information, writing, drawing, and design work is all protected under the First Amendment. It's freedom of speech. And not only is it a Second Amendment issue, but it is a baseline First Amendment issue. If I have the schematics to a tank or a nuclear bomb, that's fine. That's not a problem. What becomes a problem is when I try to build and use said thing. But, of course, New York, in their infinite wisdom, so ready to trample on the Second Amendment rights, forget that there's also the First Amendment that guarantees and protects our freedom of speech and expression. I cannot believe that this bill was even introduced, and sponsor Hollyman Sigel should be ashamed of themselves. I'm almost impressed that they managed to trample over not one, but two rights at the same time. Hat trick, New York. Hat trick. Anyway, this is just another example of their ridiculousness. I really hope that this bill does not pass, but if it does, a suit should be immediately filed to attempt to enjoin this from becoming law, and probably this will have to work its way all the way up to the Supreme Court. So, probably in, year, 2, I'll be talking about this particular bill again and saying how, hopefully, the Supreme Court of the United States said, no, are you dumb? This is a First Amendment issue. Your law is null and void. But only time will tell, and of course, if you are an unfortunate viewer living in the state of New York, I think the best thing that you can do is call up your particular representative, let them know that, hey, this is a First Amendment issue. You are trampling on the First Amendment. Maybe if they get told that, they'll actually wake up. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that particular one. But let me know what your thoughts are on this particular Senate bill in New York in the comments section below. But let's move on to our next topic.